Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining this webinar with us today for the Maryland Sustainable Growth Commission's annual award program. We appreciate you joining us. My name is Lisanti. I'm a state delegate, and I am the vice chair of the Maryland Sustainable Growth Commission. We are honored today to have Secretary of Planning, Robert McCord, and Carol Gilbert, the Secretary for the Assistant Secretary for the Department of Housing and Development with us. We will also have registered guests attending the ceremony today, as well as State Senator Antonio Hayes and Senator Arthur Ellis and Special Secretary Wendy Peters. I also want to take a moment to welcome our Growth Commission members who work tirelessly throughout the year for this project and thank them for their service and attending today's ceremony. The Growth Awards are the highest level of recognition for the well-planned economic and community development and sustainability in our state. The 6 award recipients we have recognized today exemplify a commitment to success and sustainable communities. We recognize their achievements in leadership and service, community, planning and development, preservation and conservation. So it's my honor and privilege to chair this event today, and I look forward to sharing with you some of Maryland's best and brightest. So at this time, I'd like to introduce to you Robert McCord, Secretary of the Maryland Department of Planning. Secretary McCord.
Thank you, Delegate Lisanti. Good afternoon, everyone. I'll extend my welcome as well. Thank you all for joining us at the Growth Commission 8th Annual Growth Awards Ceremony. I'd like to thank the former Commission Chair, Susan Summers, and the Vice Chair, Delegate Lisanti, for their leadership focusing the attention of the Commission on concerns of local governments and looking for solutions to promote development in our existing towns and cities and strengthening our rural economies. I want to express particular appreciation for Chairwoman Summers and the Growth Commission for their assistance to the Planning Department in helping us implement the new State Development Plan, A Better Maryland. In addition to helping planning staff identify priority topics for the plan that we should address first, the Commission has been valuable as a sounding board in the refinement of various tools and resources that the Planning Department has developed for local governments and smart growth practitioners. Members of the Growth Commission were instrumental in the preparation of planning's recently released Housing Elements Online Models and Guidelines, the Commission's review of planning's work on saltwater intrusion plan and the solar facility siting guidelines has made these products even more effective. Today's award winners exemplify the diversity of Sustainable Growth Award recipients, ranging from the 2 outstanding community development leaders in Baltimore City to the town of Betterton's coordinated multi-project effort to reduce its pollution load going to the Chesapeake Bay, while also improving the quality of life along its streets and in their parks. The transformative impact of an LEED gold mixed income apartment, rehabilitation and adaptive reuse of old middle school into much-needed community laundromat that offers mentoring and tutoring services to students at risk. And that collaborative community-based effort established the first Maryland National Marine Sanctuary in the Chesapeake Bay region down at Mallows Bay. So we really are excited to hear about all the work that was going on and happy to recognize that. So I'm now happy to relinquish the floor to Carol Gilbert, Assistant Secretary for Neighborhood Revitalization at the Maryland Department of Housing and Community Development. Thanks again for being part of the Commission's award ceremony.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, Carol, we have you.
Oh, great. I'm glad to be here. Thank you, Secretary McCord and Secretary Peters and Delegate Lisanti for the invitation to say a few words. I am very honored to be a part of this awards program and really applaud the Commission and the Planning Department for pulling these important recognition together each year. And at DHCD, we really focus on people, places, and plans in terms of reinvesting in communities, and the awardees you're going to hear about today are really the best in Maryland. And I applaud the awardees and thank you for all the work for pulling the award ceremony together, but more importantly, thank you to the awardees for all their work every day in their communities. Thanks.
Thank you, Deputy Secretary Gilbert. It's a pleasure to have you with us here today.
Thank you.
Chuck, I believe you are going to run us through some Q&A.
Correct. Thank you so much, Delegate Lisanti. For those that have been on a few of these GoToWebinar before, the panel to the right of you that you see on the screen are pretty common. This is the control panel. In that control panel, you should be able to see a raised hand if during our session you want to be recognized and to say a few words related to one of the awardees. Please click on that raised hands. If you want to make a statement during, I just got a note saying the raised hand is not available to you. So I would ask you to indicate in the chat box, which is the question, I should be the question box, for you to indicate that you're interested in being unmuted for a particular awardee, and we'll try to unmute you, or we will certainly acknowledge your statement during that part of the process. So also want to let you know, if you can go next slide. Also the handout, there's two handouts. One is including the preparation of the program. The second is the agenda packet. So there's on the control panel, there's a handouts and a :2, and you can download or make the review of that. In the next slide, we will be presenting a series of videos for each of the award winners, and during that process of showing the videos, you may, and it depends upon certain times, you may or may not actually get this icon on the right side. It says listening in, click on the audio. So occasionally, I just want you, as a heads up, if there is that icon that pops up and you can't hear, click on it, you'll be able to hear then the video. So without any further ado, I'll turn it back to Delegate Lisanti. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chuck, and thank you for all of your hard work in getting this presentation today together. You and the staff have been fabulous. John Coleman and Michael Bear and others have put a lot of work into making this available to everyone statewide. So, as mentioned earlier, this is the 8th annual recognition of Sustainable Growth Awards by the Maryland Sustainable Growth Commission. The process for this year's awards began back in July of 2019 with a broad outreach effort for nominees in 3 categories of growth awards. First, the Award for Leadership and Service Award is presented to individuals and organizations for leadership and service that advance the public's appreciation and understanding and/or involvement in promoting smart growth and sustainable communities at a local, regional, or state level. The second award, the Sustainable Community Award, is presented to a public or private project that demonstrates outstanding achievement and serves as examples of smart growth that should be emulated throughout the state. The next award, Preservation and Conservation Award, is presented to individuals and organizations for their accomplishments in protecting or improving farms, forests, natural resources, and the waters of Maryland. A total of 14 nominations were received this year, and some were nominated in more than one category, which is understandable. The projects were from all parts of the state, from small towns like Betterton and large cities like Baltimore. Both public and private sector projects were nominated. The selection committee began its nominations in September of 2019. The selection committee consisted of Richard Brush, Charlotte Lawson Davis, Devin Dotson, Jim Kruger, and Bryce Turner. Recommended 6 nominations to be presented at the 2020 Sustainable Growth Award. The commission affirmed these recommendations at the November 2019 meeting. You can see COVID has delayed us just a bit, but we're still we kept moving forward. I will announce each award or recipient, and we will have a short video that introduces the person or project, and then we will see a short acceptance video from each recipient. After each award videos, we will unmute the awards presentees to make additional comments. But due to technical reasons, we will be combining two of the awards, leadership and service video presentations together, and afterwards, each of the recipients will have a few words to say. So now, for the Leadership and Service Award. The 2020, oops, do we
Good
Thank
afternoon, everyone.
Okay.
Jacquelyn, we have unmuted you.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. And good afternoon, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to just congratulate Regina on a job very well done. I know the work. And secondly, on behalf of the Druid Heights team, which includes the brave, hardworking, resilient Druid Heights residents, along with the dedicated staff and the loyal, hands-on board of directors at Druid Heights CDC, I sincerely and humbly accept this honor. It's teamwork, it really is. So thank you all.
I believe that Regina may be having some technical difficulties. Can you hear us, Regina? And unmute yourself if you can. Go ahead.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure what happened. I kind of lost everything. Is this my moment to say thank you?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, definitely. It's truly an honor to receive this award. And I just want to say thank you to everyone, city and state officials, the Sustainability Commission, all of our community volunteers and partners that help make our community and the city great. I am because we are, and we are because I am. Thank you all.
Jacquelyn and Regina, thank you so much. We're all so very, very proud of you and the work that you do in your community. And it certainly exemplifies leadership that we all can hold up as something that we need to do in our own community. So thank you so much. And we're very proud of you. And it's a well-deserving award. Now, the next award for sustainable communities is to the town of Betterton. Fabulous. Thank you very much. It's great to see the folks down in Betterton, that they're doing a great job. And I encourage anybody that gets an opportunity to go down and visit. Now for our next award, the Metro Heights at Mondawmin.
Lisanti, I think we have the Betterton folks. Did anyone say something
I
first?
apologize. Sorry. Thank you. I didn't see that.
And I think Elizabeth Greenwell is here. She needs to unmute, and she just did.
Perfect.
This is
Sorry.
Elizabeth, and I just want to say thank you to so many people who helped move our town forward, from our Sustainable Communities Volunteer Committee, our grant committee, to planning commissioners and mayor and council, and all of the staff at the town of Betterton who were just fabulous. I'm just so grateful, in particular to Dr. Joseph Stock, who has been on the front lines writing grants with me for many years. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone. The Wheeler Avenue that you showed on there as broken sidewalks is now completely done, and we did the walkthrough just a couple days ago. So we're moving forward, and we're just grateful for the Sustainable Growth Commission for recognizing us.
Thank you. Is there anybody else from Betterton? No. Okay, moving right along to Metro Heights at Mondawmin.
This is Rebecca Warren, Senior Director of Design and Construction from Enterprise Community Development. Thank you all again, and congratulations to our fellow award recipients. We are truly honored to be recognized in the company of these other awardees. Thank you again.
Thank you, and congratulations. Is there anyone else here that would like to congratulate Metro Heights at Mondawmin? Okay, well, great job. That's a fabulous project. And again, if I encourage everyone to go visit, because I think that this is an excellent project that can be replicated in many other communities in Maryland. Our next awardee is Sudlersville Community Laundromat. there anyone else here that would like to congratulate the Sudlersville Community Laundromat project?
Yes, we do have one online, Ed Modell, who is, I think, self-muted. So if you can unmute, you can speak.
Great.
Okay. Are you able to unmute, Ed? Oh, it looks like they might have gone offline. I think we should probably move on.
Okay, well, thank you anyway, but we all know how important that laundromat is to not only Sudlersville, but the entire surrounding communities. So thank you all for your work and collaboration with that project. But before we move on to the Preservation Awards, I want to take a moment to recognize the voiceover for all of these videos. Richard Story of Betterton has been our voiceover. He's obviously a great storyteller, and he does a fabulous job. So if we could all do a virtual clap for Richard, thank you so much for doing this and making such a professional presentation for all of us. So thank you very much. Now on to the Preservation Award. The Preservation and Conservation Award goes to Mallows Bay, Potomac River National Marine Sanctuary. Thank you. Is there anybody here, anyone else that wants to congratulate the Mallow Bay project?
Yes, Eileen is here with us and unmuted,
Okay,
I believe.
Eileen.
Good afternoon, Eileen Minnick. Thank you for this honor, but first I would really like to pay my congratulations to the other awardees. It has been so impressive to hear about all the various individuals and their projects, and I'm very proud to be a small part of this presentation with their acknowledgements. On behalf of NOAA, the state of Maryland, Charles County government, we're honored to accept this award. We're extremely proud of the Mallows Bay Potomac River National Marine Sanctuary, and we look forward to preserving this for years to come for future generations to learn and explore and enjoy. And I thank you so much.
And
Thank
I think
you.
Sammy Orlando, excuse me,
Great.
Sammy Orlando from NOAA is also unmuted.
Great. Sammy, it's
Thank you, everyone. It's truly an honor to be recognized by the state of Maryland and the Sustainable Growth Commission, and to be among so many wonderful recipients. And like Eileen, I extend my congratulations to all award recipients. At the same time, I want to again call out a special thank you to all the community champions and to the sanctuary partners who have helped, bring about the sanctuary itself. And as such, Eileen and I truly believe that this award belongs to, all of you. Last, I think we hope that the sanctuary will continue to be a source of pride and inspiration for the state of Maryland, for Charles County, as well as throughout the Chesapeake Bay and the nation. Again, many thanks to the state of Maryland and to the state Sustainable Growth Commission.
thank you. And I believe that's everyone, correct? Well, that was an excellent congratulations from everybody, because I was impressed how you were able to go back and forth from one screen to another and and have your acceptance speech. So well done, everybody. Also, I noticed that Kim Moore, I know that you were giving a special congratulations to Regina, so I wanted to acknowledge that. So for everyone in attendance on this webinar, if you have a comment that you'd like to make, please make sure that you put it in the box, and we'll try to recognize it and share it with everybody as we go through the process. But again, here is the list of our 2020 Growth Award recipients, from Jacquelyn Cornish to Regina Hammond, to the town of Betterton, Metro Heights at Mondawmin, Sudlersville Community Laundromat, and the Mallows Bay Potomac River National Marine Sanctuary. 6 of the best projects in the state of Maryland. And we thank you all for all of your hard work and for every day going to work and making your community better, more sustainable, and for your leadership. I'd also like to take an opportunity to thank the Commission for their work in this process. It is a year-long process that we go through to advertise these applications and get these applications in and to review them. So I hope that everyone is inspired by these award winners as I am, and is motivated to do something greater for 2021. I encourage you to share these stories with others. We will be posting these videos on the Growth Commission's website, so we hope that you share them on your social media and your websites, so that people can take a look at not only your state recognition, but also get ideas of how these different projects can be used in other communities. Please continue to monitor the activities of the Growth Commission through our webpage, as we list interim reports of our work groups and present materials, and certainly our agendas for upcoming meetings. Our meetings are open to the public, and we welcome you to join us. The Planning Department will begin for the 2021 Growth Awards in early 2021, so please look for those announcements coming forward. And I think that's about all that we have for this ceremony today. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who worked so hard to put this together, from the Office of Planning, the staff, the presenters, the people that were nominated, maybe that did not win, but obviously the award recipients. This is a long project. It takes a lot of people to make our community great. So thank you for all you do every day to make our community strong, sustainable. Thank you. And I think very shortly we are going to roll into our Sustainable Growth Commission meeting. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. Is there any comments from commission members? Shall we start there?
Yeah, the next part of it is it's an open portion of the meeting for Growth Commission members. If they have any comments that they would like to indicate those in the question bar, or each note that you'd like to be unmuted, and we'll try to unmute you.
Is there anybody? I'm not seeing any comments at this point.
Correct. I'm scanning through and I don't see anyone
great.
that's noted comments. And so if there's none of the commission members that want to have any comments or say anything at this particular point, they can always contact Chuck Boyd for follow-ups, and I'll try to answer any questions or direct them to the appropriate resource.
Yep.
So I guess the next part is public comment.
They have any comments? Okay. Should we ask for public comments then?
Correct.
Is there anyone from the general public that is participating in this webinar that would like to comment?
I'm not seeing anyone's hands raised or noted requests for public comment.
Very good. Moving on to, do we have any work group updates?
There are work group updates that were submitted in the agenda packet
Yes.
for the review of the commission members. If there's any questions about the two work group reports, feel free to contact myself or Joe Griffith, and we'll be glad to answer any questions, but they're pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, very good. I guess for public announcements then is really just our next meeting. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, the next meeting of the Maryland Sustainable Growth Commission is November the 16th at Crownsville at 100 Community Place on the first floor. Or
it'll be virtual.
So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We'll let you know where that whether we're going to be in live or Memorex, as they say. So I think that's it, unless anybody has any other questions or comments for the good of the order. Very good.
Nothing else is indicated at this time. I want to thank everyone. Thank you, Delegate Lisanti, for your
Thank you.
answers.
So we'll consider this meeting adjourned.
Thank you, Delegate Lisanti. Appreciate it.